college football has taken a turn, especially in our favorite conference, the Southeastern Conference, with head coach Nick Saban of the Alabama Crimson Tide announcing that he is retiring. That's huge news for the SEC. And obviously, they've hired a replacement, the head coach from Washington, Coach DeBoer, and he has already come in. And frankly, it's shaken a lot of Alabama. Let's talk about it, Dylan. Crimson Tide football. Let's start with Saban. What was your reaction when the news first came out that Nick Saban was retiring?
I was a little bit saddened because I'm a big Saban fan. I like Saban. He brings a competitive spirit to the state, to the like not even like the state, but pretty much the whole country of football. And not only that, it's like what you're getting out of a coach Saban. He's going to coach you hard. He's going to prepare you for not only life in football but life after football. And that's not really something you see around these coaches. And not only that, he's probably one of the longest tenured coaches in the SEC. And just
Yeah,
to see someone like him, a familiar face that I've seen for so long, and someone I've loved beating and someone I hated losing to, it's kind of like golly, I don't know it's like a funeral for me. It's a little sad just because like I'll miss that competitiveness between Auburn and Alabama. The only reason that I didn't like Alabama as much is because of how great Saban was. It was kind of like Kobe Bryant. No one liked Kobe Bryant, but everyone hated when he retired because they missed having that guy that we all love to hate. In the same way, we all love to hate Coach Saban. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy you just love to hate. And it just won't be the same to me. I was shocked when I heard the news because, a guy like that, you just don't see retiring out of the blue. You would think that you have a farewell tour, but, knowing Nick Saban, I mean, I don't think he would want the cameras anyways. So
yeah,
but for him to go out like that with not his best team, but still giving his best effort and, losing a game when they had a chance to win it, I mean, golly, I mean, he went out on top as much as he could have, but it's a little sad for me only because of the rivalry, for the rivalry's sake. It's not a rivalry without Nick Saban at all.
agree.
Last
The
thing I'll
dynasty, frankly, isn't what it is without Nick Saban, and not even anywhere close. My reaction when I first saw it was, okay, fake news. And I sort of went on with my day, and then I just kept getting like people started tweeting out the stats and stuff of his entire career as well. I was like, oh, this might be real. And then I saw it on ESPN. I was like, oh, yep, it's getting real.
yeah.
And like you said, it's odd because they've been a dynasty. Frankly, he's been there basically my whole life.
Yep.
So it's Alabama football as I know it has all been under Saban. It's what I know. It's what everyone who has watched college football over the last 20 years knows.
Yeah.
And the Alabama dynasty is one that we've never seen this much dominance over that long of a period of time in college football history.
Yeah.
And credit that to Saban and the program that he's created, bringing in recruits, bringing in coaches, even the assistant coaches and head coaches that have populated the entire country have
Yep.
all coached under him at some point, most likely.
Mhm.
So to see that big of a character take a lead from our game was definitely a shock. It's interesting to see where they will go. It was interesting to see too the Bama fans with the statue. They, like you said, it was like someone had died, but it was just Nick Saban retiring. Like there were flowers, there was a whole memorial at his statue in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I think it's news that obviously as an Auburn person and an SEC person, you're like, oh my goodness, thank goodness we might have a shot to beat them now, or a little bit of hope because he was just so dominant.
Mhm.
And it's a little sad too because you hate to see a dominant figure like that that's made the game so interesting for so long, to leave a program like that and
Mhm.
make him restart.